Welcome, cooks. Today we're doing a stand mixer comparison. So we recently got the GE profile, and the very first question I got from everybody was, how does this mixer compare sound-wise to like the KitchenAid, the Wolf, a lot of other stand mixers? So that is what we're going to do today. So welcome to the Amy Learns to Cook kitchen. So a little bit of background about this. We got this GE Profile Smart Mixer and we did an unboxing of it last weekend. And I thought we were going to do a couple videos on it, a basic overall Amy Learns to Cook stand mixer test, but also on all its smart features. So I thought we would do a few videos on this mixer. Obviously, the general Amy Learns to Cook overall test and review. I also wanted to test out a lot of the smart features, do some guided recipes, all that fun stuff. But after we unboxed it and we did initial test of how it sounds, I got a lot of questions about how does the sound of this compare to particularly the KitchenAid stand mixer, because it seemed to be a little loud, right? So I figured our very first look at the GE Profile stand mixer is to compare it sound-wise against a lot of other mixers. So I'm going to show you what mixers I've brought out here that we're going to compare it to. I figured what we would do is we would listen to the mixer both with the whisk on and with the whisk off. Because one of the things about this mixer is it seemed to be, because it has this quick disconnect on the attachments or the accessories, it seemed a little noisy around that area. So we're going to test all these mixers. We're going to listen first without anything on and then with the whisk on. The other thing I was worried about is I generally wear this wireless mic. And depending on where I stand in relation to the mixer, it could impact how loud or soft the mixer is, because you guys aren't here, obviously, so I'm at the mercy of my microphone. So what I've done is right up here, there is a kind of fancy Rode mic. And it's going to sound a little different because this is generally isolates to my voice, where a mic like this you can hear all around, right? But this is a way more sensitive mic. So we're going to place this in the same exact spot. I'm going to put an X on the counter so every mixer is going to land on the same spot and we can hear it through the Rode. We also have a sound meter. Eric has this Radio Shack sound level meter, so we're going to be getting the sound level at different speeds. So we're going to start with the GE Profile. Let me show you what else I have back here. So on this cart, it's a little low. I have the KitchenAid Pro Line 7 quart, and I have the original KitchenAid Pro 600. I have the Zacme 7.4 quart mixer, and I have the KitchenAid Classic Plus. Back here, I have the Kenwood 7 quart. That's the Kenwood Cooking Chef. Here I have the Wolf, and I have the Hobart N50. So if I still have enough energy left, we'll do the Hobart as well. So that is the lineup. Okay, so here's the setup. We have the mixer here. I got a blue X here, which the mixers are going to sit on. I have the Rode mic here. And right here, I have a sound meter. So we're going to go. So I'm going to switch my mic off, and we're going to switch the Rode on. So we have the attachment off for this first test. And I'm going to go ahead and shut my mic off, and we're going to turn the Rode on.
Rode on.
So we're going to go up to number 2. And the reading is?
It was actually 69.
So now we're going to go up to 5. Reading?
78.
Now we're going up to 10. Reading?
86.
And for giggles, we're going up to 11. Reading?
That's the same. 36. So I'm going to start off. We're going to, that's speed 2. What was number is that? We got 71 decibels.
Okay. Speed 5. Score. Say what it is.
Oh, I'm sorry, about 80.
88. So we're going to blast them up to 11. 89. So that's for the GE profile stand mixer. Next up, let's try the Pro 600. Okay, KitchenAid Pro 600, no attachments on there. So we're going to go speed 2. Reading?
70.
Speed. Five, I guess.
Is that 5?
Yeah.
81.
10. We're going to put the attachment on. Speed 2.
All right, he's 72.
Speed 5.
He's 80.
Speed 10. Reading?
84.
Next up, let's do the Classic Plus KitchenAid. Okay, next up is a Classic Plus. No attachment. 2.
About 65.
About 5.
75.
10.
79.
Seems like a lot of these KitchenAids are around the same.
No, he's definitely quieter.
Okay, attachment on to.
Up to 7, knock him down. Oh, 65.
This I had to go to a 6 because there is no 5.
That's fine. He's about 75.
10. Whoa. Okay, let's bring the DC motor KitchenAid in, the ProLine 7. Okay, so we had to adjust the height 3 inches down, 3 inches up because that other mixer was shorter. This is the ProLine 7 KitchenAid 7-quart ProLine stand mixer. And we've taken this off. So let's go to 2.
Adjust this down. Quietest mixer.
What do we have?
It kept bouncing, but I'm gonna go with 61.
Okay, we're going up to 5. That's 4. That's 5.
And that's about 66.
It's quieter.
Much quieter.
10.
And that's a 72.
That one's ending where the other ones are starting.
They are.
Okay, so we're going to put the attachment on.
The Classic Plus didn't budge between attachment and no attachment.
Yeah.
It was the same.
So there's not noise on that attachment. Number 2. Number 2. What did that?
It's not making sense. That's showing 58. He's quieter with the attachment than no attachment.
It's possible that the attachment could quiet it down.
Because this, is there a, oh, there's no spring on it.
No, but it could settle that. Number 5. There we go.
All right, I'm going to 65.
And 10. Yeah. This mixer's slightly quieter with attachment on. That's interesting.
The high speed that was the same. The speed 5 was one decibel quieter, and then of course 2 second speed. It was like 3 decibels quieter, which is odd.
Let's try. Stir. Are we still at 55?
It's somewhere between 59 and 60. So this time
It was 58 before.
It just depends. Was it rattling a little bit more for some reason this time?
Maybe. What are we going to next? Let's go to the wolf. Okay, so we have the wolf here. No attachments. It has a variable speed and it's in the front, so Eric's going to have to let me know if I'm on the right speed.
Just
Okay, that's a 2.
all right, 66. You're almost at a 3. Keep going. You're at 3. 3.5. Almost 4. 4.5. Keep going.
Okay, now we're at a 5.
75 decibels.
And we're all the way up now. We're going to put on the attachment. Okay, number 2.
2.
Okay, we're on a 2.
About 68. He varies, but he's about 68.
Raise it up to a 5. Jesus.
About 74. It's 77. You can cut that.
Stay with the first one. Okay, next up the Zacme. I have the thing off, and we're going to go to a... We're going to go to a 2.
About 58.
5.
I'll go with 61.
10.
Yeah, 72. I'm going to go with a 57 and a half.
5.
He's right at 60.
10.
Bump him up. I'm going to give him 71 and a half.
Some of these amazingly are quieter with the thing on than without. So next we're going to be doing the Kenwood. Okay, we have the Kenwood and I have the whisk is off.
Oh. You're almost at 1. Keep going a little bit more. You're at 1. Keep going. You're almost at 2. Just a little bit more. And you're at 2.
Okay, that's 2.
Looks like 69.
We'll move it up to 5 when we do. That's a 5. And we're going all the way up.
Yeah, he's about 75 and a half.
That's all the way up.
I got a 78, so he only went up 2 decibels?
The middle speed was loud.
It was. You're going backwards. Just a little bit more.
That's a 2.
68.
You're gonna have to raise them to 5.
Okay. He varied between 75 and 75 and a half.
10. So our final mixer is going to be the Hobart N50. So the Hobart N50 is going to be a little different because it's only a 3-speed mixer. We have this. So we're going to start him at speed 1 with no whisk. Number 2.
I'll go 65.
Okay, speed number 3.
I'm going to say he averages 69. He has the widest range of anybody.
Speed 1.
He's got a weird range. I'm going to give him 67. He's just making a really weird noise.
2.
I'm going to give him 69.
3.
I'm going to give him 71.
I mean, one problem is these things, it's like going around, so the speed, it can vary.
It's really varying.
So let's tally this up and we'll be right back. Okay, so first off, this was all in good fun. We do not have scientific equipment. Our decibel meter was Radio Shack, right? So it is what it is. It gives you an idea, though, even though if these numbers aren't exact, it gives you an idea of what mixer is louder and what mixer isn't. So the decibels on the thing, we used a weighting on A, slow response. The meter was 18 inches from the mixers. And we did have the limitations on the Hobart. The speeds were 1, 2, and 3. And the KitchenAid Classic Plus was speed 2, 6, and 10 due to limitations of the speeds. We also tested the GE profile on 10 and on 11. So this little chart here with our results, I'm going to post this in the Amy Learns to Cook Facebook group in the files section. So if you're interested in seeing our little thing, come and join that group. I'll put links down in the description and then you can download this little chart, right? That's the Amy Learns to Cook Facebook group. So what do you think was allowed? So we took all the speeds with attachments, without the attachments, and then we just averaged them on each one just to make it easier. Well, we have those numbers all laid out, but we just averaged them in terms of the ranking, and it was the same ranking. So we had 8 mixers. What do you think the loudest mixer out of all these mixers was?
Well, the inspiration for this test.
Exactly right. The GE Profile Smart Mixer was the loudest. No attachment at 77.7 and with attachment 79.7. Number 7, loudest. What do you think that was?
Somebody who's been around a while?
The KitchenAid Pro 600, right? We all know this. It is a very loud mixer. We had no attachment, 78.7, and with attachment 78.7. It was the same. So the GE Profile mixer went from 77 to 79, depending on if you had this on here. And this was one of the concerns with a lot of people that saw the unboxing was it seemed like this quick disconnect jiggled around and made some noise. And I think it was a little looser, a little louder. Out of all the mixers between without an attachment and with attachment, this is the only mixer that was noisier. Every one of them actually was quieter with the attachment on than with it off. Probably because the weight of it, settled it down and dampened the sound. Every single mixer with attachment on, it was quieter. The GE Profile with attachment on, it was noisier. So this quick disconnect is probably making a little noise. Number 6. What do you think we're at?
I really don't remember.
We're at the Kenwood Cooking Chef.
Oh, no.
74.3 without and 73.7 with. Number 5. Who gets number 5? The Wolf. Oh, right. The Wolf came in 73.3 with none. 73 width. Quieter width. Number 4. What do you think number 4 was?
Was that the Plus?
KitchenAid Classic Plus. That was a little quieter than the other ones. 73, 73 on both.
So we don't know what the Plus has, but we don't think he has a DC motor. He's probably the old school.
He's probably the old school.
But he wasn't bad.
So what's funny is when we're moving up the line, we're going to start seeing the DC motors, right? Number 3.
The Hobart
N50, right? It was 65.3 and 69. And the remaining 2 are the DC motor mixers. So all the rumors out there that the DC motor mixers are quieter, they are in fact quieter, right? Number 2 is a KitchenAid 7 Pro line. Yay, right? 66.3 and 65 on with attachments. So that one was actually slightly louder with attachments.
Are these the averages for?
Yeah, this is the averages.
Okay.
And the number 1 quietest stand mixer in our group is the Zacme 7.4. Yeah! Let's get the Zacme up here so we can congratulate it. So in our test here, the Zacme 7.4 was 63.7 and 63. So it was quieter with the attachment on. This surprises me because I always thought that the Pro line was like one of the most quiet mixers.
It is.
And then I use the Zacme. So these mixers are the quietest mixers that I've used. And this proves it. The Zacme 7.4 is the quietest mixer that we have in the Amy Learns to Cook kitchen.
But when you look across the raw data, there really wasn't much difference between the Zacme and the Pro line. They
were pretty head to head. We had at speed 2, we'll just say speed 2 with attachment was 57.5 versus 58. At speed 5, it was 60 versus 65. And at speed 10, it was 71.5 versus 72. But if you look at these, the difference between the Zacme with attachments on speed 2, the Zacme is 57.5. The GE profile is 71. This is significantly louder. Does that mean it's like 25% louder?
Oh, I don't know.
At speed 5, the Zacme was 60. The GE profile was 80. At speed 10, the Zacme is 71. The GE profile is 88. This is our loudest mixer. And this is our quietest.
The one thing I find interesting, though, was if you're going to compare the Zacme with the ProLine 7, was on the low end and the high speeds, they were pretty close. It was the mid-speed that the ProLine shot up. There was a big gap.
Yeah, the ProLine...
It was noisy in the
was noisier in the middle.
The Zacme was fairly quiet across the whole range.
Yeah, it was quiet, like start to finish. And just the KitchenAid was more...
That's what sunk in.
Yeah.
But it was still quiet compared to all these other ones.
So even though these numbers are not exactly on, it's an okay indicator for which machines are quieter than others. Does that mean that you should not buy a machine because it is louder? I mean, you're not running a stand mixer all day and night. But this mixer here is significantly louder than this one. So I hope you enjoyed this sound comparison, and this will be posted up in the Facebook group. Thanks for joining me.